Jason, we're back. So look, right now we're going to start with the peppers, the caramelized onions, and we're going to make a hot sauce. Now I can't tell you the hot sauce we're going to make because it's a very popular hot sauce. It's probably in the fridge right now. But what can I tell you is that we're going to use Tabasco peppers.
Oh, gotcha.
So look, all this is going to be made for our steak sandwich. But you can use all these different elements in any dish, all right? So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna roast these peppers. So I've got my yellow pepper, orange pepper, red pepper, and put a poblano pepper there also, right? Fresh from the garden, okay? The garden's been good to me this year.
Awesome.
So that's going in there, and that's gonna take a good 15 minutes or so, okay?
A reason for the different peppers, or just because it's different color peppers?
Different colors, and it's fun.
Okay.
I'm a fun guy. I do fun stuff. So in this pot, right, I have the Tabasco's peppers. Then they are simmering with onions, garlic, red wine vinegar, apple vinegar, and white wine vinegar. The white wine vinegar is 2 to 1 of the others. Same thing in this jar. We're gonna make it 2 different ways. 2 different ways. 2 different ways.
2 different ways.
2 different ways. We're gonna do the quick one, which is this here right here in the pot. Then the other way, we're gonna ferment it. So in this glass right here, in this glass I have. Hey everyone, I just want to clarify that we use red wine vinegar, white wine vinegar, and apple cider vinegar, all equal parts. Now we're gonna ferment it, so we need to add a little sugar to start the fermentation process. Now, there's no sugar in the quick one. You can add it, but I don't, because I'm not fermenting it.
And a little means?
It means, I guess, like a teaspoon,
Okay.
right? And then another, like, half a teaspoon of salt. Now, vinegar takes salt, so don't be afraid.
So, yeah, you're not going to over...
Right? So I'm going to put this guy over here, give it a little shake. Now, notice I left a little space between the liquid and the top, because I don't want it's going to ferment and start forming a gas. And you don't want that to explode and ruin everything in the refrigerator. Keep it out for a couple of days, like 2 or 3 days, right? Let it ferment, and then in the morning I come in and I check, and I make sure that it didn't explode, and that this little bubble's happening. And then once that happens, I crack it, you hear psh, that means it's working. Close it back up, and then do a few more days and pop it in the fridge, you're good to go.
Okay.
Once you don't hear the psh, then that means it's fermented. Yeah. So here, throw the onions in. To the pot.
Come in and take a look at that.
Come on in. Now I'm going to turn this down, right? Because we don't want it to burn it, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, light flame.
Light flame. Gotcha.
A little bit of sugar, right? Pinch of salt. I'm using Stacy. We are back. Now look, caramelized onions are done. They look good too, man. Look at it. Look at
They
that.
look amazing. So I had a question before we went on the break.
Yeah.
You added sugar to the onions.
I did add sugar. Now, some onions, you don't have to add sugar to. So usually, if you use an older onion, we're starting to break down a little bit, kind of a wetter onion, it's already producing its own sugar.
Gotcha, okay.
This is kind of fresh onion, you know, add a little sugar to it. So, kind of depends on your onion, and as you're cooking them, sauteing them, you're doing it slow, add a little water and stuff like that. And just pick onion up, put in your mouth, pop in your mouth. If you're getting that sweetness and tartness, then you're good to go. If you're not, just put a little sugar on it.
Gotcha.
That's
okay.
it. Simple as that, right?
Perfect.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right. So these we'll set aside for the steak sandwich. All right.
Delish.
Now, while nobody was looking, except for you, right? I took the Tabasco peppers out of the pot, cooled it down, and I blended it. All right. So here we go. Just blend it nice and smooth, right? I'm just gonna drop it into here.
Straining out all the seeds.
Straight out the seeds and that mojo we don't want, right? Look at that color. Got a nice orange color. Mm-hmm. Now look, a Tabasco is usually redder because they wait for the peppers to get red when they pluck them, the company that I'm not talking about.
Right.
But here, in my plant, in my garden, I do what I like.
It's your pepper.
My pepper, I do what the hell I want.
And does it matter whether it's green or yellow or red?
It does.
Okay.
So the heat definitely accelerates a little bit.
Okay.
You know, the skull will come up on them. So you got your green pepper, right? Then here you got it kind of turning a little bit, getting hotter, and then kind of like a orangey, right? And then you have red, and then down here at the bottom you have really soft red.
Yeah.
That bad boy will burn.
That's the one that's gonna hurt you.
That'll hurt you. That'll put you in bed. All right. So, and that plant, dude, it just grows like crazy. I plant in the ground. I got like a little thing like this, put in the ground, and now I got like enough to feed the army. So, next I'm gonna do. So you let that cool. Let this cool. Let it set for a bit. And now look, it was all said and done. You taste it, and it's just hot as hot, right? You can add a little bit of water. You can puree some tomato into it if you want. Add some honey, all right? Or just kind of add into a regular store-bought barbecue sauce.
Okay.
Anything like that, right?
Make it your own.
Make it your own. So now the peppers are done too. I gotta tell you, I love roasted peppers. I just love them. Like, they taste so good. There's just sweetness to it, and then the roasting flavor. I think it's just amazing. Now, the question is, right? To skin or not to skin? Right? I mean,
that is the question.
That's the question, right? To me, it depends. I skin if I got time. I skin if it comes off easily. If it's a pain in the ass, I don't
leave the skin on.
Leave the skin on. This it doesn't really change too much of the texture of the food too much. It's really not that stringy. So don't worry about it too much. This guy here, I know someone out there is going, Chef Paul, you gotta take the skin off.
It's a must.
Right. Shoot the hell out of it.
Now, are any of these peppers spicy at all?
No, so this is regular these are bell peppers. Well, I'm sorry, no. So these are bell peppers, yellow bell pepper, red bell pepper, and orange bell pepper, all from the garden. And then a poblano pepper. Poblano pepper. Little spicier, but nothing on the high end, right?
Poblano is what I have my chili relleno in? Or with the chili relleno in?
Exactly. Right? So I'm going to do these nice little strips, right? And we're going to put these to the side, right? So, and I'm sure I've told you in many of my videos the importance of a knife, a sharp knife, right? If you're going to cook, man, have the right tools, right? It's important. The pan that I sauteed the caramelized onions in, it was a nice heavy bottom pan so it could slowly cook evenly and get the nice caramelized color on it, on the onions. All right. So if you like to cook and you're gonna do it, if you're buying all your homewares at Target or Walmart, stop.
Stop doing that. Invest.
Just put a little money into it. That's all.
You're using it every day.
Yeah. Yeah. Like this knife, probably almost 30 years old. For real. So, Stacey, I think that's it for right now. So we got a hot sauce, right? We got our caramelized onions. We got to come back. We're going to roast the beef on here. All right, it'll be a little smoky, but we'll survive.
We will.
And then we'll come on back and make a sandwich.
Sounds good.
All right, see you guys in a second.